everyone. Welcome back to another Jazz Drum Q-Tip of the week. My name, for those of you who are new, is Quincy Davis. Thank you so much for stopping by. I know you want to jump right into the lesson about how to become a better soloist on the drums. However, I have a very big 2025 announcement to make before that. For 2025, I'm doing something new. I'm doing something big, and I want you to be a part of it. I now have a jazz drum set community that I would love you to join. It's online, and in fact, my gift to you for joining is a free Zoom lesson. So you spoke, and I listened. Some of you expressed interest in a group lesson. Many of you expressed interest in joining a jazz drum set community. So that's exactly what I've created. Know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, hey, man, I already get a lot of free videos and tips, Q-tips, if you will, from you online on YouTube. So why would I join a community? Well, I'm glad you asked. The first reason is that it's exactly that, a community of drummers with similar interests. In this case, jazz drumming. And we know that jazz drumming entails a lot of different styles and approaches. Two, I know I've given away so many jazz drumming secrets, but now through this community, I will be able to help you implement those secrets and techniques and approaches that I've talked about briefly in so many videos. 3, direct engagement and feedback from me. 4, there's going to be courses where I go much deeper and much more detailed into different approaches and concepts than I can on YouTube, because it's in a course format that you can follow if you prefer to learn like that. And 5, it's actually a list of more perks, believe it or not, that are going to be available to all members. All my digital downloads are going to be free. My PDFs, my play-alongs, everything that's there now and will be there in the future will be free. 20% off my signature Vic Firth drumstick. There's going to be live Q&A sessions, group lessons. There's going to be live listening sessions, personalized feedback from me, engagement with all member posts, performance behind-the-scenes footage. You're going to get challenges from me. I'm going to show you different phrases. So I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, this sounds cool, but how much is it? And I'm with you. It could be $50 a month. It could be $75. It could be $100. That's the value of it. However, since you're going to be one of the first to join the community and really help shape what the community is about, you're going to give me feedback. I'm going to learn from you as much as you're going to learn from me. I'm giving you an early bird discount. Yes, it's going to just be for you $20 a month, and that's it. Once you get in, that's your price for the duration. And don't worry, it's risk-free. You get a 7-day trial period to check it out. And if you don't enjoy it, of course, you get your money back. But I have a feeling you're going to enjoy it. So that's it. I'm sorry if this sounds like a sales pitch. As you can tell, I'm really excited about it because it's going to allow me to engage with you and really get to know all of you on a much deeper manner. So I hope you will consider joining. And remember, once you join, you get that free group lesson. The group lesson is actually going to be more of a Q&A session where you get to ask me questions. You can have me demonstrate different things. It'll be very interactive. I'll have you try different things out because many of you have so many questions. So I want to make sure you bring those questions to this lesson / Q&A style session. All right, so finally getting into the lesson, how to become a better soloist on the drums. This is actually part 1 of a 4-part course that I've created for my online community that once you join, you'll have access to the whole course. So this is part 1, creative flow with orchestration and rates. So if you guys are ready to get into the lesson, you need to let me know by saying what? By saying what? By saying what? Let's go! All right, so I'm just going to concentrate on playing these rhythms. Essentially, we're going from a quarter note all the way up to 16th note and a 16th note triplet. Speed is not the main concern. We're not going for speed. We're going for creativity, flow, orchestration, and really nailing these rates, getting comfortable with that, adding dynamics and accents to make it sound creative and exciting, okay? And try to avoid any kind of tendencies, right? We all have certain tendencies. And also try to avoid repeating yourself. Here we go. One, and you can, these rhythms, you can play them however you want. Focus on single voices, single notes and single voices. So instead of or, we're going to focus on just a single note at a time. Okay? So let's see what that sounds like. Here we go. 1, 2, make sure you relax. 3, 4. Repeat each one twice. 3, 4. Measure 3. Right? Measure 9. All right. Coming up to 11. All right. And quarter notes. All right, so that's the basic concept. I don't want to go too much deeper with that because it can get too cerebral. But the idea is that you're switching, you're using orchestrations and you're using rates to create a creative flow around the drums. Thus, creative flow with orchestration and rates. And that's it. I'm going to demonstrate how to apply that to a tune. So let's use the blues straight no chaser. Ba-doo ba-doo da, ba-doo ba-doo ba-dee da, ba-doo ba-doo da, ba-doo ba-doo da, ba-doo ba-da. Right? So that's the basic vibe. However, we're going to change it up. We're not going to be really straight ahead on this. We're going to open things up. And I must also say, this is more of a progressive modern approach, right? This is very different than. That's actually part 4 of this How to Become a Better Soloist course. So if you want to check that out, you got to join the community, and I think you'll enjoy that. But this is actually more just dealing with general approach and flow and keeping things very simple, not getting into rudiments or weird things, hard things, right? This is not supposed to be difficult, although I'm sure it'll challenge you in different ways. So we're going to apply this approach, right, to, what did I say? Straight no chaser. Woo! I almost forgot. 1, 2, 1. So I'll play the melody once, and then you're going to hear open up a lot. Try to keep the form. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. that was the top of the form. Were you with me? Did you keep up? Could you keep the form? Could you keep the time? And as you heard, and you may have noticed, I was not keeping 2 and 4 in the hi-hat. That was intentional, because when we do that, that kind of locks us into that approach, which we're also going to deal with. However, we're not dealing with it right now. So do not play 2 and 4 or even anything in the hi-hat, actually. Your internal time and clock should allow you to play in time without having to dictate it with your left foot, okay? So that's part 1, creative flow with orchestration and rates. I want you to try this. Keep it very simple. Make sure you're trying to create and make music, right? If you're thinking about it too deeply, then sometimes that can hinder your ability to get into the music. Again, if you're interested in checking out the whole 5-part course, then join the online community and you'll check it out. It'll be available to you anytime you want, amongst many more courses that I plan on creating. All right, that's the lesson. See you at the group lesson or at some point down the road. But until then, you know what to do, right? You know what to do. Practice hard, but practice smart. Take care. Bye-bye.